Wow, I really don't know the answer to that. I would say, I would guess, I would guess penciling takes the most time. I can write pretty fast. Once I lay down, once I have my note cards and I'm writing dialogue and writing scenes and stuff, usually the script comes pretty quick, probably within a month. Penciling, I have to, I'm sorry. With penciling, I pencil, 2 pages on my drawing table. And, I'll do a lot of research to get the pencils right. I'll shoot references or whatever. And to me, if it doesn't look good at the pencil stage, I won't go in and ink it. So I always wait for the penciling to get, right. And then when I lay down the inks, I know I'm laying inks down on top of a pretty appealing image that's going to work. And that's what gives me the confidence in my inking also, is a good pencil. So I'd say probably the most work-intensive part of the story is probably the penciling pages. Well, to me, I see it as in terms of processes. So penciling is one process, and then inking is another process. So when I set a goal for myself, usually my goal is to pencil and ink 2 pages a day. So pencil and ink is 2 processes, and then to pencil and ink another page is 2 more processes. So I have to do 4 processes a day. Now technically, I could pencil 4 pages a day, or I could ink 4 pages a day, and that still hits my scheduled, deadline of 4 processes a day. Usually I can pencil and ink 2 pages a day is my normal goal. I'll give you the rundown of what I'm working on. I just finished my next graphic novel that'll be coming out in May, and I'll have it out at the Comic-Con this year. It's called Monster Zoo, and it's 144 pages. It's being published by Image Comics about 3 kids who are trapped inside of a zoo while the monsters, while the zoo animals are all mutating into these hideous monsters and trying to eat them. I have a cartoon at Cartoon Network that I'm working on, a pilot, so you won't be seeing it for a long time, but it's really coming out funny and coming out really good. We just finished the storyboards on that, and that should be done by this summer. And then Cartoon Network will decide what they're going to do with that. And that's really the big stuff that I have. I'm writing my next graphic novel. That's what I'm doing next. By and large, the people that I run into who are interested in the medium, they really don't have anything to show. I mean, I can't even critique their work because they're like, well, one day I'm going to tell this story and I have it written in my head, but I don't have it on the page, or I have this really great story idea, and I just say, even if all you can do is like a 5-page book or a 10-page book, just finish something first so we have something to talk about, because I really can't judge your work, and I can't even give you advice until I really see what you're about. In my case, I finished Tommysaurus Rex, my second graphic novel, before I even went to the publishers with it. I wrote it and drew the whole thing. I think it was 90 pages or 112 pages. And because I really didn't want to hear other people's opinion on it until it was done. And I recommend that. If you're going to do a graphic novel, I recommend that you finish it first, then take it to publishers, and if an editor demands that you change a whole lot, then you change it with an editor that you trust and that you like. But don't expect them to make a judgment call on you, without having something done. That's my biggest thing, is we're artists and we're storytellers and we're writers, so we should be writing and drawing every day, or at least many times a week, and we should have if we're doing that much writing and drawing, we should have a backlog of material that we can show and say, look what I did, I did this. I never really saw myself as a graphic novel writer or artist. I saw myself as a storyteller, And I knew that film wouldn't give me a chance on these books that were going to cost, like $150 million to make. They're not going to let me go in and direct something for that price right now. So I said, but I still have to tell the story. So I'm going to use the graphic novel medium because it's something I can do by myself, and no one can stop me. And even if a publisher doesn't publish it, I'll publish it myself. That's how you get stories made and told. Don't let anybody stop you. If you're interested and you want to pick up Flink, you can get it at Amazon. You can buy it from your local comic book retailer. My next book coming out is Monster Zoo. You should look into that on Amazon also, or your local comic book retailer. They're both published by Image Comics. I have a number of books out that you can look into for all different tastes and all different ages of people. And I appreciate to my fans who've bought my work. You guys are really, what keeps me happy with my storytelling, because it would really stink if I told a story and there was no audience. So thank you. I'm in your debt.